Hi, I'm Dr. Nele here at Crystal Creek, and I'm going to talk about what we did to change or upgrade our ventilation design process here at Crystal Creek. Um, so what we used to do for designing flap duct calf bar ventilations, we used to use spreadsheets and like numbers, and we did a lot of like empirical measurements at the farms where we had tubes already installed. And over the years, we really improved our design based on the numbers that we got from systems and from things that we tried that worked great, were improved, and things that didn't work so good, we took out of the system. And the design process was mostly based on our experience and the numbers on the spreadsheet. But since about a year ago, we have new software that we added to this process to make it more accurate and more precise and also more visual and gives you more to look at as a customer. So what do? We have basically three applications that we use to enhance our process. The first is a CAD program, like a visualization tool. It's called SolidWorks. With that, we can draw barns just from a blueprint up to scale in a 3D model, and we can put our ventilation system in it, and we can make little walkthroughs so you can actually see your barn and before it's built. So that's helpful in a couple of respects. You could maybe find like some restrictions, height restrictions of things that, like, let's say the light installation over the pens or the widths of the walkway, and you can actually see how those things like work together in a scale 3D model better than you can like visualize it in a blueprint. And then the next step that we do from that 3D model, we use SolidWorks Flow Simulation, that is an add-on to SolidWorks. And with that, we can actually computerized calculate the airflow in the barn. It's a very, very advanced tool. It's used by engineers all over the world. For example, think like digital wind tunnel models for cars and stuff like that. So what we can do is we can put our fans in and the tube and the barn, and we can like mimic, basically do a digital fogging test of the barn even before it's built, before the ventilation system is put in, and do different what if studies. We can kind of see what happens if we put in two fans instead of one. What happens if we turn the fan to 50%? What happens if we add some exhaust fans? What happens if we open a side curtain? What happens if we close it? So we can run all these studies even before anything is built, and that really helps us and the customer make like an educated decision on what kind of design works best for his barn. And then the third step is that we can actually take all this data and put it into an actual 3D photorealistic animation program. It's called Unreal Engine, and it's a professional software that game designers and video makers use. For example, it was used in the newest creation of the latest Star Wars movies. So we can use it, and we can digitally animate your barn and your ventilation system, and that is very helpful. We make little videos of that. And sometimes people decide to send that, for example, to their bank or other investors. And it's really nice tool to just kind of visualize your idea that is maybe a little harder to understand from people that are not from the profession. So that's kind of how we stepped up our game in the calf by ventilation design process. And so far, our customers have really liked it. So if you're interested in something like that, please just contact us here at Crystal Creek right through this website, or send us an email, or go to our website of crystalcreeknatural.com.